But I think BarnBridge for me was really, really important because it's almost like the culmination of a lot of things I've done in my career. When I was at Fannie and Freddie, it's structured finance, it's mortgage-backed securities, it's all these like debt pools, right, that have a yield. And the real innovation with these debt pools is that you can splice and cut them up across a yield curve or curve, right? So if you have an investor that says, I really want to be conservative, right? If the housing market blows up, I want to be paid first, and I'm willing to take a huge discount to the value of the pool. If a pool is, say, yielding 7% in aggregate, right? I don't know, 100,000 homes in one pool, and the yield is 7%. That guy might say, look, I want the first money and I'll take 3%. Some other guy says, look, I want a piece of that pool, but I want the junior tranche or the more high risk tranche. And I want, 12, 13% for my trouble, right? So it creates this way where you can take all these pools and these assets that look pretty like illiquid. Right? So you think about a mortgage pool, right? A house is fairly liquid, right? Because you just can't sell it every hour or on an exchange. And it puts it into a pool, right, which is an asset-backed security, and you can now trade it in a marketplace. And then you can take that pool and chop it up into even smaller bits, and all of a sudden, like, you can have more buyers and sellers trading all these pieces, right? And BarnBridge, basically, the way I understood it was that's basically what they're trying to do in the DeFi space, right? Is this idea that you can create derivatives of yield products, and you can basically now chop them up into different yielding assets based on risk. And I think that creates now the kinds of products that the guys on Wall Street would intimately understand, because that's what they trade every day. Like, the debt markets are larger than the equities markets, right? Globally. And because they understand the product, right? They understand what it's doing.